Tampa, a city once known as the cigar capital of the world. In the early 1900s, it produced more cigars than anywhere else on Earth. But Tampa is more than smoke and factories. It's a city built on dreams, storms, and sunshine. A city where pirates once ruled the bay and innovation meets the ocean breeze. Let's travel through time and see how Tampa became the shining heart of Florida's West Coast. Long before skyscrapers and streets, this land was home to the Calusa and Tocobaga tribes. They fished the bay and lived off the sea, building mounds and trading shells. In 1528, Spanish explorer Panfilo de Narvaez arrived, but his dreams of conquest turned into disaster. The native tribes resisted fiercely, and Tampa's calm waters became the stage of survival and conflict. After the Spanish left, the land remained quiet for centuries, forests reclaiming their hold. It slept, waiting for the heartbeat of a city to awaken. In 1824, the U.S. Army built Fort Brooke near the Hillsborough River. It became the foundation of Tampa's first heartbeat, laying the path for settlers to come. By the mid-1800s, settlers arrived, building homes, shops, and farms. Tampa was officially incorporated in 1849 with fewer than 200 people, but endless possibilities. The Civil War hit Tampa hard, blockades cut off trade, and Fort Brooke was destroyed. Yet, like Florida's storms, Tampa always found a way to rise again. Then came Henry B. Plant, a visionary who built a railroad straight to Tampa in the 1880s. With that single move, the city's isolation ended and a new era of growth began. Enter Vicente Martinez Ybor, a Spanish entrepreneur who moved his cigar factories here from Cuba. He built Ybor City, where thousands of immigrants rolled millions of cigars by hand, turning Tampa into a global legend. From Cuba, Italy, and Spain they came, each bringing language, flavor, and tradition. Ybor City became a melting pot of music, laughter, and ambition. Tampa wasn't just growing, it was alive. Fires burned factories, hurricanes swept the coast, but Tampa rebuilt again and again. Every storm made it stronger, every scar became part of its identity. In the early 1900s, speakeasies, gambling dens, and gangsters ruled the night. The city's underworld thrived in the shadows of cigar smoke and jazz. Through struggle and hard work, the people of Ybor City built their dreams. They organized labor unions, opened cafes, and filled the streets with Spanish guitars and laughter. The Great Depression hit Tampa deeply, slowing factories and testing families. Yet, even in darkness, the people refused to quit. World War II brought change. The U.S. military built MacDill Air Force Base, turning Tampa into a key training ground. The city's skies filled with planes and hope. After the war, families moved south, chasing warmth and new beginnings. Highways spread like veins, and Tampa's skyline began to rise toward the clouds. The Howard Franklin Bridge connected Tampa with St. Petersburg and Clearwater, uniting the Bay Area. The ocean was no longer a barrier, it was Tampa's lifeline. Busch Gardens, built in 1959, turned from a brewery tour into a world-famous theme park. Families came from across the nation, and Tampa became known far and wide. Hurricanes, floods, and recessions challenged the city, but Tampa rebuilt stronger each time. Downtown transformed with glass towers, waterfront parks, and visions of a global city. The Buccaneers, Lightning, and Rays turned Tampa into a sports powerhouse. When the Bucs won the Super Bowl, the cheers echoed across the bay like thunder. Tampa lives under endless blue skies, with beaches shimmering nearby. Every sunset feels like a promise. Ybor City still echoes with the rhythm of cigar rollers, laughter in cantinas, and Cuban coffee scents. History is alive and breathing here. From pirate parades and pirate ships to roller coasters at Busch Gardens, adventure never takes a day off. The city is alive with excitement at every corner. Technology has found a home in Tampa. AI startups, innovation labs, and smart transportation are everywhere. Progress isn't coming, it's already here. Bridges crossing Tampa Bay aren't just concrete, they're connections. They link people, culture, and generations together. Tampa was once a small trading post by the water. Today, it's a city where every sunrise brings new ambition. Here, dreams aren't just imagined, they're built. Each year, the skyline grows taller, glass towers reflecting golden light. From above, the city glows like a crown of sunshine over the bay. Boats drift along sparkling waves, families gather by the harbor, laughter floating across the bay breeze. In Tampa, water isn't just scenery, it's a way of life. From the Tampa Museum of Art to Ybor's street murals, creativity flows everywhere. The city paints its soul with stories, not just colors. From pirates to pioneers to tech visionaries, Tampa's story has always been about courage. Courage to explore, to dream, to begin again. Global companies now call Tampa home. A growing economy, new startups, and endless ideas. This city has become a magnet for success. Sunsets paint the bay in orange and gold. People stop, breathe, and watch. Every sunset feels like a promise. Tampa never forgets its roots. Old cigar factories, Spanish bricks, and Ybor's stories. They remind the city that roots matter as much as wings. The world sees Tampa not just as a city, but as a vision of balance. Between heritage and innovation, calm and energy, yesterday and tomorrow. As the final rays of sun fall on the bay, one thing is clear. Tampa's light isn't from the sky. It's from the people who live here and the stories they write every day. If you felt the magic of Tampa's story, don't just stop here. There are countless cities waiting to be explored, each with its own heartbeat and soul. Before you go, subscribe to Citynova, where every week we bring you the hidden stories of cities around the world. From history to dreams, from silence to skyline, this is Citynova, where cities come alive.